It's Mrs. Prindable's time.
Honey, it is, and we all know that Mrs. Prindable's has been part of the holiday and the everyday collection thanks to Lori Shore. She has been bringing us Printables. This is a minority-owned business, which we always love to point out.
Being part of that.
And this is the moment. I love what you tell everybody what you just told me about this being the perfect set.
You know, I wanted to make sure, and our whole team wanted to make sure that if you are doing your Christmas shopping early and you want to buy, this is your one purchase for Mrs. Prindables. This is it. You want to say, I got it done July 1st. This is the perfect assortment. It hits all the sweet spots, the perfect size, the perfect number, and the most delicious variety of flavors.
The one thing I always say about Mrs. Prindables, which is the best gourmet apple in the business, because I've consumed enough of them that I could confidently say that, is every time talking about confidence that Lori cuts into an apple, she doesn't know what the apple looks like on the inside, but she does because of the quality of Mrs. Prindables. So we've had 1,000 ordered already.
Oh, I'm so
My honey, my dashing David is right. We have 53 minutes left at this price. And what is a one-time only price? Well, it's the lowest price for 3 months guaranteed. You know what that means? This is the lowest price of our Christmas and July season.
I love it.
The official day starts on Saturday, but this price goes up in 52 minutes. So by pre-ordering yours now, and you choose the ship date of the 6th of November, so there's all your Thanksgiving moments, or you choose the most popular right now and could sell out, because there's only so many apples that the Prindables team can freshly make for you right here in the USA. 4th of December, those are your choices. And the price is going up at the end of the show. And you might not know this, but when we talk about food, you still have a return it and money back guarantee to the end of January. All right, as I try not to face plant into a pot of caramel, which I want to do, will you talk about these flavors that are going to be universally beloved?
Beloved. Yeah, one of the things that Jade and I were talking about beforehand, and you'll kind of see it as we jump in here, if I don't know anything about a person and they were asking me, which assortment should I get? It's this one, because the flavors are for everyone. Now you get 9 individually wrapped apples, 3 of each flavor. So this is the first one. And Jane, you're going to recognize this right off the bat. We started out with our triple chocolate, our most popular flavor, white milk and dark chocolate chips, but there's another chip there that kind of makes it the ultimate chip, and that is the creamy peanut butter chip. So we get 3 of these yummy, yummy apples, all on top of that orchard fresh, U.S. grown Granny Smith apple, dunked in that caramel right before they ship.
So good. By the way, already I have an update. We've had in the show over 1,500 ordered. Now for the November 6th ship date, we only have 1,600 orders that we can take. And let's just say the Printables team says, yeah, we'll do, and the sweet little gnomes, I can't even.
Aren't they so cute?
If we say we can do this again during Christmas and July, it has to be higher than the price you're paying right now. Okay, this is,
look at the cute gnomes,
honey, come here. David Venable and Valerie Parhill were saying the best part about seeing Santa was when you got the candy cane. Oh, so we have a candy cane moment
Let's
right now.
do the candy cane.
Honey, I want a face.
Oh gosh, so let me cut into this one. This is that
Mrs.
second
Prindable's
flavor.
caramel in copper kettles, small batches, but this is apple, chocolate, and candy cane.
And candy cane, dark and white chocolate chips with that crushed candy cane. Let me cut you something fresh that I haven't touched. And this is the second of the 3 flavors, and it's just, well, I'll let you decide what it tastes like.
It's refreshing. Okay, we have an update.
Yes.
2,000 have been ordered, with 1,000 people waiting on the phone lines. If you want the November 6th ship date, there's 1,400 left. It probably will sell out by the end of the show. And you know what, honey, this is, we say personal, but this is fun for 2 or even 3 people to share at the end of a meal.
Oh my word. And I remember my next door neighbor, Beth, and her family are lovely people who grab my packages for me when I'm away. So I'll send Printables a lot as a thank you gift, right? She texted me and she said, David, the most unexpected thing happened when I received your set of Mrs. Prindable's apples. She said, all my kids put their cell phones down. And they all sat around the kitchen table and we laughed and talked about our day. I didn't see the tops of their heads. They all put their phones over on the on the counter. And the next night they said, Mom, can we have another one of those apples for dessert tonight?
Oh, I love
and they had family time.
Sweet.
And she said, David, it was the most unexpected blessing that I could have imagined. Because my kids all put their video games and their cell phones down and we actually talked.
Yeah, we talked.
And
How about that?
Wow.
Yes.
And that's you're in my family, and that's all we do. But wait, do you know the story about Sean? So you know this story.
Yes,
so
I
was
love
on
this
with Lori.
story.
It was a few years back. Dee was still in school, and I needed to get a special treat. So I bought the individual size apples. It was actually for Halloween, and I
Okay.
bought 2 sets. And I said, okay, I'm gonna put this in the veggie drawer because I know nobody's gonna look in there. So the time comes, I open the drawer, I'm ready to get out all my apples.
Yes.
And all of a sudden I'm like, there's not as many. Sean found them in the vegetable drawer, my husband, not the little ones. And I think we even have one more that we need to talk about too.
We need to talk about the third flavor, but as you're
Isn't it
saying
pretty?
that, as I'm
good.
cutting into this, and this is the third flavor. This is milk chocolate and sprinkles. It's classic, it's delicious and good, all on top of that crunchy apple and that melt in your mouth caramel. But
And that
what
snap.
both of your stories tell me is that these apples bring back incredible memories, and we know our customers
Well, they
have
bring
made
people
this an
together.
annual tradition. They bring people together. So, you know, we've got popcorn out here because if it's just a family movie night, this is so perfect.
Oh,
If you
thank
want
you,
it
Lord.
very sophisticated as a place marker for Thanksgiving or another holiday event, you can do that. But it's about enjoying great food with the people that you love.
And then can we talk about gnomes? Now I know it's been busy.
Yay, yay.
And
Let me
so
find-
this is our one-time only value, meaning
Yes.
now there are 40,
Right here.
What, 2 minutes, no, 47 minutes left at this price.
I think the gnomes are over here on the sticks, aren't they?
Yes, these are these 2 from
They're
self-adhesive
so
stickers.
cute.
They're just bright and cheery, and they're what we did, and Jane and I were talking about this, we didn't include boxes or packaging. We know not everyone needs it. They don't want to maybe spend the extra that requires, but we wanted to have a dynamite festive presentation. This is what you could put on your coworker's desk. This is what you hand to that teacher. Leave at your neighbor's door. This is
Give
the way
with
of-
the gift card.
Give with the gift card. Isn't that great? So standalone or with something else. But those fun stickers are just a great way to introduce to the person what's the delicious flavors
And what's the
inside.
phrase? I'm just spending the holidays with my gnomies.
And we are both
Exactly.
David's gnomies. We've decided
These
that.
And look
flavors.
how fun they are.
Yes, and do you mind if I jump in again and tell me,
Please.
did we not nail 3 terrific flavors? The ultimate chip at the tip top here, white milk and dark chocolate chips with peanut butter chips. Come on. And then down is that peppermint that my 2 partners in crime here talked about being fresh and crispy, crushed candy canes with white and dark chocolate
So
chips.
good.
And at the very bottom, this is a classic and pure milk chocolate chips with those fun festive sprinkles.
And with the ship dates, think about this. Who is impossible to buy for? Like, I know for me, I had 2 daughters. I find sometimes little boys are hard to buy for because I'm not exactly sure.
Yeah.
And then you get a year later and you're like, okay, now we're at that age where I don't know what, this could be built to, ship to. And you
I love
decide
that.
which one you want. If you send it out on the 6th of November, it's time for, you know, the trees are going up and you're getting ready for
I
Thanksgiving.
mean, food is always the right choice, right?
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, for the people that are almost impossible to buy for, food is always
Right.
appreciated.
And that you mentioned that first ship choice, so that one in, I think it's November 13th, that will arrive in time for Thanksgiving. And you know what it also allows you to do? Be the first ones to give out Christmas gifts right after Thanksgiving. Isn't that
yay.
terrific? I love giving to teachers then.
And at that ship date, I will let you know, in the first one, we have 1,200
My
left.
word.
And since this is a one-time only value, with 4,000 orders, with 1,000 people on the line, the price goes up at the end of the show in exactly 45 minutes. I was telling the story that I work here and I wanted this ring on Gem Day and it was a one-time only value and I got off the air and it was the higher
Gone.
price.
Yeah.
And a friend of mine said, well, you work there. I said, tough beans, it
Yeah.
doesn't work.
Beans on you.
Beans on you, baby. I said tough beans one time to David, and he said, honey, what'd you say, beans on you? And I'm like, no, tough beans. But this is the lowest price of our
Yes.
Christmas in July moment. This is the
is it.
lowest price because it's the lowest price for 3 months.
Which is why you want to be on the phone lines right now and utilize QVC.com in your mobile app because we are getting very, very busy. Did you hear us say there are 1,000 people waiting to place orders?
Oh, I'm so thrilled. You know, we brought this for you. We created these flavors, these apples, these 2 from stickers for you so you can get your Christmas shopping done now if you want. 9 people on your list. But I also love that we cut 1 of each flavor. That candy cane bark that's so delicious, the
Yum.
peanut butter cup with 3 kinds of chocolate, and then the milk chocolate with sprinkles. 1 of each. This is a platter for Thanksgiving
Yeah.
along with your pumpkin pie, and you still have 6 left to give as favors if you so choose.
It's funny because I think if you're new to the Prindables line, which we said is a minority-owned business, we're so thrilled to have here at QVC and share that news with you, the fact that you're getting something that is a heritage item. Once you give it,
So great.
you have to keep giving it. So if you give this and build to ship to for holiday 2023, and by the way, even with food, you get that end of January money back guarantee. But guess what? Next year, the year after that, they're going to expect these, so then you are all set for the year.
I remember how long these have been on QVC. I remember all of the different apples that we have presented. I also remember all the various people that were brand ambassadors for the brand.
Yes,
Right?
exactly.
Right? And this is incredible
It's a
to know that
tradition.
this tradition is still alive and well, that our customers are still shopping for it. And this one-time only value price is an extraordinary way for you to bring home the apples that you love
so
at a great
thrilled.
price. Let me also tell you that for this show, we've now taken orders for over 5,000 orders. How many people are waiting to place orders?
You.
800.
I have 800 people.
Do you think
and
I should-
28,000 people are on QVC.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
This is
so
fine.
thrilled. I'm so thrilled. Let me then give you some more details maybe on those ship dates, if you will.
I'm gonna leave you to it. I was gonna
honey,
get ready.
And then after that, can you give us some ideas of like how long in the fridge?
That's exactly.
Okay, you
That's
go. You go.
Hello.
Okay.
Can I just
Hello.
follow your lead?
Hello.
On that? That'd be so good. All right, so they'll stay fresh in the fridge for up to 3 weeks. So when you get them home, you'll take them out of the box, put them in the fridge. That ship date in November, about November 13th, that'll stay fresh in your fridge through that first week into December. So it's great for Thanksgiving and great for those early gift giving. The one in December, the ship week of 12/4, I think it is, or 5, that first week will stay fresh in the fridge through Christmas Day, as a matter of fact. So that allows you to enjoy these all the way through December. So great options on that with gift giving, entertaining, and so much more.
You are such a professional because so Brian Arthur Martin III, my producer, is making me giggle in my ear. I'm so gullible. He just asked me this question and I was like, what? The other day he said to me, how tall are you? They want to know on QVC2. I'm like, what? Why? But then we realized there was a picture of me in pants, so they wanted to know how tall I was.
That's crazy.
Anyway,
Are
by the
you
way-
going to ever tell people, or is it a
Oh
secret?
gosh, yes. I'm 61 years old and I'm 5'1" and 3/4 on a good man.
serious?
Yes,
You
I'm
just wear it so.
serious.
I would have thought taller.
Oh, I
Seriously.
thought you were going to say younger.
Yeah, well, of course, younger. Come on.
All right, big update.
Yay. Thank
Big
you guys.
update. We've had 6,000 ordered in the show, and there are 41 minutes left at this price. If you want November 6th, we have 800, and that's how many people are waiting to place an order.
Right.
We have a little more in December, but that has been the most popular, but well over half the quantity is gone. And you can still shop once we wrap this up, right? Once Lorianne and I stop presenting it, but guess what? As soon as we hit 10 p.m. Eastern, this price goes up.
And I love taking advantage of the price because what I love about Mrs.Prindable, see, I have this dilemma. I don't think I'm the only one on the planet where I want to give more than I can afford. I mean, and the people in our lives are so special.
Right.
We want to spoil them. You want to take advantage of this price. I mean, to be able to give one of these gourmet confections to those people that never spoil themselves. You know, those people that are always putting everyone else first. They get this. They get to sit down. They get to cut into their own apple and see that caramel pull and enjoy those decadent gourmet flavors.
And then I do like to take it out a couple hours before I'm going to
sure.
eat it.
Yeah.
Because then the caramel gets that pull and everything just tastes so good. And like I said, I've been standing next to you, Lori Shore, for many, many years here at QVC, and every slice into the apple is always confidently done. So you get this with confidence because you know they're going to love it. Last big update. Lowest price of the Christmas in July season because this price is the lowest until September. So even if we got them back in stock, you're going to have to pay more. Do it now. Even if you don't know who they're for, just get them. If you want it on the 6th of November ship date, we are down to 500. It's about to go. Over half gone on the 4th of December, but we started with more than that, and we'll give you updates right before David and I say goodbye, AKA Dashing David and Jingle Janie.
Jingle Jane. All right, it's our Christmas in July sale preview. Carrie